Hello everybody, I am meteorologist Jim Rinaldi, and I want to show you here quickly an example of 500 millibar phasing. And some people have been asking about that, and this is about the best example you're ever going to see of it. This is the 1993 Superstorm, March 13th, this is here. And we're starting at 0Z. And this is actually a triple phasing system. And there are three separate branches of the jet stream that are going to phase together here, and I'll show you where those are. You have one piece of energy up here. There's the polar jet. Then you have the northern branch, and that's in here. You can see the energy with that. And then you have the southern branch down in here. So you have three separate entities right there. So that's 0Z. So we'll go ahead here to 6Z. Now you can see the polar branch and the northern branch have indeed phased. When we're at 0Z, you can see they're a little skewed there. Here you can see the trough here is kind of coming in down here where we have this separation here. You can see the little skewed there. By 6Z, the northern branch and the polar branch are skewed. They are phased. They are one. And southern branch, though, is still out ahead a little bit. Go out to 12Z. And that's still the case. Southern branch is still out ahead, but look what's starting to happen. You're starting to see where the energy was a little bit more diffuse here. You know, you have the separate energy from these two systems. Here at 12Z, they're starting to conglomerate a little bit here. And that's a sign that the system is getting ready to phase. And look what's happening to the surface low as the energy has become, as the branches are starting to phase. Here's the beginning, and we can see you have a weak low down in the Gulf of Mexico. And go ahead to 6Z, starting to get a little bit of, you know, the northern branch and the polar branch are phased, and these branches down here are getting ready to phase, and in response to the increased energy, you're seeing the low starting to intensify. And you go to 12Z, it's even more intense. Now, by the time we get to 18Z, we're still not fully phased yet. There's still, you know, still a little bit off there, but look what's happening with the energy down here. Really starting to concentrate. The low is really blowing up here. Then we get up to 21Z. Now we have a fully phased system. You can see that where we had three separate troughs here. Here we have just one major negatively tilted trough. And look at this energy in here. And look at what happens to the low pressure system. Just explodes as it's coming up the eastern seaboard. And like I said, this was about the best example of what phasing is. So all it is you're taking three separate branches of the jet. Well, most times it's two. Most times you're just going to get the northern branch and the southern branch to phase. This particular case, the polar branch phased as well. That's what made the storm so powerful. But that's what phasing is, to go from separate branches like that to one trough that is takes up both branches at the same time. So that's phasing. I just want to get that out there real quick for you guys. I am meteorologist Jim Rinaldi. Hope you have a great night.